Whatever y'all choose, just know it's final. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't going to be all this disrespect, this giving somebody your fucking ass to kiss. And as time goes on, you know, the baby growing, now you want to know what's going on with it. No, it ain't going to be none of that. We might not have an option when it comes to the mother. Just be conscious of how you treat motherfuckers right now and the decision you're making right now. I got my child, regardless. She's worried I'm gonna be disappointed if she, Mom, I'm not gonna be a bad person if I don't do this. No, Alexis. No. And I know, because at one point, when it was even inconsistent between her and her own aunt, I was like, man, bring me that fucking baby. And Lord knows, child, I'm 40 motherfucking too. I don't want to start over. I love being able to pass my grandson back. I love being able to love on him and then say, yep, here you go. But I'm so caught up in this emotion for this child that it's like, bring him the fuck here. Because it shouldn't be this uncertainty. It shouldn't. I get what Alexis' hesitation is. I'm the one giving her all angles, so I know what the issue is. And I need her to know I will not be disappointed. I'm going to be disappointed in the situation itself for this baby. That stuff like this even happens, that this is even possible. It even made me do my, obviously I know. But it made me look at statistics. Like, how many fucking babies get abandoned in a hospital a year? Oh my God. Shit is insane. Then even if y'all would have decided to, again, I mentioned abortion earlier, but all right, you decide you want to give it up for adoption, at least that way you get to pick where your child goes. You get to get some type of insight on who's going to have him. Want to attack my child because in her mind she thinks she's doing, oh, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That y'all don't want no involvement. That's what's fucking weird. That's what don't make sense. Shit, all y'all probably got your own demons just like her and covered up with them fucking filters. That's how y'all making me feel. Like this might be a whole motherfucking bloodline of junkies. Just in different stages. You feel me? Some of them look like they got shit together. But who knows what's really going on behind closed doors. But you not wanting to know, this baby came out your people's pussy. There ain't no ifs, ands, ain't no questions that this is your fucking family. My daughter's contemplating doing all this without even knowing for sure that this is her brother. That shows the difference and level between us and y'all. And you want to talk about weird or not very daughterly? I think she's going above and beyond for a father that only provided his DNA for her. That's it. And again, it's not for him. But if you don't know my daughter from a hole in the wall, you don't know what fucking type of relationship we had her father, and you want to judge her off the rip, let's flip them motherfucking tables, bitch. Let's flip them tables. I cannot imagine. One of my biggest fears from the moment I had a child, and I'm not saying my daughter would have been a fucking, in my mind, I grew up around addicts. You heard me. I know the reality of the life that brings. So and of course, her father being a junkie, my biggest fear was my daughter ever putting a glass dick to her mouth. You understand? So I cannot empathize with what her mother's going through. I can't imagine my daughter being out in this world. I call it the dark zone, right? Because you don't know what they're doing in that dark place to get high. You don't know what's taking place. And I can't imagine being a parent, having to live with that in the back of my motherfucking mind because you gotta let go. And that's another thing I wouldn't know how to do either. Because it would kill you. It would kill you. You cannot save a motherfucker in that world. Nothing, no amount of love can save a person in that motherfucking world. Until they want to save themselves. And that almost never happens. Almost never fucking happens. So I cannot imagine being in her mother's shoes. But let somebody hit me the fuck up, one way or another, and telling me that my daughter that's out in that dark zone had this innocent fucking baby that survived the pregnancy, that survived the drugs being pumped into her fucking body and not even flinch. Yeah, motherfuckers don't need to know, y'all. Don't need to know, y'all. Let that have been one of my children cracking slick on a motherfucker trying to tell me what's going on. You got your other daughters, whether they're your daughters or not, they all kin some way, somehow. Let me have been the head honcho in that. Let it been me. My fucking kids, my daughters would have got a schooling or two for responding to somebody like that. You could always speak your mind. Like after initially understanding why this person's hitting you, finding out why my daughter's hitting you, then you could have said, hey, maybe next time, or maybe you shouldn't have went about it this way. Maybe you, bitch, if you feel like there was another way to do it, then educate her. Don't shame her. Don't fucking shame her. Fuck is wrong with y'all? This goes back to what the fuck I was saying. My daughter's optimistic. I know the type of motherfucking rocks y'all crawl out of. This shit is sickening. It's sickening all the way across the fucking board. I hate being this passionate sometimes about shit, yo. I really do. Piece of me wants to be like, Lex, whatever you do is what you do. Like, this ain't my motherfucking circus. These ain't my clowns. But it affects her. Then it affects me. Grown or not. 23, 33, 43, as long as there's breath in my motherfucking lungs, I'm telling you, nothing consumes me more emotionally, mentally than my motherfucking children. And y'all want to turn y'all fucking nose up to somebody. This shit is unreal. I'm behooved. Behooves. I said I had to get this shit off my chest because a part of me wanted to hit them up my motherfucking self. But that's just going to keep the fucking ignorant cycle going. And then nobody got time for that. Nobody's got time for that. We got to have time. Okay, my daughter's got to move back into my house because where she's at, you know what I'm saying? It's not where it's at. So after my daughter being gone out of my house, April have been 2 motherfucking years now. I'm bringing her back. Got to deal with my teenage daughter's emotional issues because my space. Bitch. We all got to sacrifice. One of the main reasons why Alexis wasn't here was because during the day she would be completely by herself. And that's a no-no for me. Ever since the epilepsy came in the picture, my daughter, in my mind, needs a babysitter. Somebody around. Somebody to know if they hear something fall, crash. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody already thinks I'm over dramatic with that shit anyway, but I don't. And at the house she's at, is usually always somebody in the house. So we all got to sacrifice. Guess y'all feel like y'all don't got to do that. Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I got her and she got him. If that's what she decides to do. Because if she decides not to do it, then I got to support that too, no matter how much of a bad taste it might put in my mouth or make me. And it's not even so much a bad taste. It just makes me feel so much empathy for this fucking child that is nothing to me. But then I have to support whatever she's going to go through mentally if she decides to say no. Because she's going to feel guilt. She's going to think about what if. You know what I'm saying? But too much is too much. If you know, when I took on my nephew, I would have did it with or without a spouse, but I had a spouse that was very much helpful. I mean, he played a major role. I had a job, a house, a car. You know what I'm saying? I was in my early 30s. But totally different than what my daughter's going through. I just needed to drop that on y'all real quick because this shit, when something gets stuck in my brain, it just is on repeat. And it's still going to be on repeat after this, but I need to get it all on my chest. And hopefully a motherfucker see it. Hopefully a motherfucker see it. Maybe it'll ring a bell for them. Make them see shit through a different light because this shit is crazy. Crazy fucking work.